Hello, biotechnology students. My name is Carolyn Jomso. I will be your linked librarian for the Biotechnology and Society class with Dr. Patricia Halpin, and I'm here today to talk to you about picking a topic for the research project for your class. Now, your research assignment is to write an abstract, which is a short scientific paper on a biotechnology topic. Now, the trick is that you have to choose a topic that is not covered in class. This could be challenging because you may feel that you don't know all that much about biotechnology yet. So I'm here today to show you a short video on resources that are on the research guide for your class that can help familiarize you with some biotech issues in the news and might help you choose a topic that you find interesting enough to follow through the entire term. So if you want to follow me, what I'm showing you right now is your Blackboard site for the class. Over on the left here, you'll notice that there's a link called Ask the Librarian. If you click that link, it will bring you to the portal for research-related and library-related topics for the entire class. The welcome screen has my picture and information about how to get in touch with me. If you scroll down, you'll see the second link is to your biotechnology research guide. I'm just clicking that link and it brings me to the guide. This guide can be used as your portal to get to research resources for the entire term. You'll notice at the top of the page there are different tabs. There's a Picking a Paper Topic tab, which we will be focusing on today, a Finding Articles tab, which will be covered in the next video for the class, a tab on how to write in APA style, which will be very helpful when you're actually writing your abstract, and also some information on writing the abstract itself. But what we'll be focusing on today is this second tab, Picking a Paper Topic. If you click that tab, it brings you to links to resources that may prove helpful as you're learning about biotech and biotech issues. We suggest here, as far as getting started in picking a topic, that you pick a topic from a newspaper, a magazine, or an online news source. And as you can see, I have linked you in to some online sources that actually have biotech pages, news pages, that highlight some of the current issues. So let's click right here on Biotechnology News from the New York Times to show what that might look like. We've just gone into the New York Times page. As you can see, this is the focus on articles about biotechnology. Just scanning some of these headlines: building a 325,000 burger, a dream of trees aglow at night, don't be afraid of genetic modification, which looks like it's about genetically modified animals off the market, can help point you in the direction of certain biotech topics or issues that you might find interesting. So let's take a look in the dream of trees aglow at night. Here you have information. You can just take a look, hoping to give new meaning to the term natural light. A group of biotech hobbyists and entrepreneurs has started a project to develop plants that glow, potentially leading the way for trees that can replace electric street lamps and potted flowers, luminous enough to read by. You may find this topic interesting, and so you might want to read further. And you may find that this sort of biotech is what interests you, and it's what you want to write about. And we can just click out of here. We don't need to look at their ad. But again, if you just want to click back to the guide, any of these other links, the link to Discover, the link to The Economist, the link to Yahoo, are going to have similar news stories that you might find interesting and might help you pick a topic. I'm scrolling down now to show you some of the RSS feeds or news feeds that I've added to this particular tab. They include a news feed from Scientific American, from Science Daily, from Popular Science, from The Economist, and all of these, as you can see, have some of today's headlines in these news sources in the area of biotechnology. For example, one big news story this week is patient-specific human embryonic stem cells created by cloning. If you click that link, it brings you into the Scientific American article on that particular topic, and this might be something that you can write about for class. You may choose to take a look over at Popular Science and learn about EnviroPig, the genetically engineered eco-friendly pork. And again, going in, taking a look, it looks like this is off the table, which means that maybe it's a technology that didn't work out that well. But again, yeah, they've lost their funding. But again, it's a topic that you may find interesting and that you may be able to follow up on as your topic. So those are some of the news sources that you may find helpful. As you are choosing a topic, I suggest that you check these out, read some of the articles that look interesting, get familiar with some of the issues and some of the technologies in biotech, and that could help you. Some other sources that you may find helpful while you're brainstorming a topic are some of the online encyclopedias that we have through the library. I've linked you to two, to Access Science and to Encyclopedia Britannica Online. We're going to take a look at Access Science because this is a source that you could actually use or cite in the abstract itself. When I go in, you can see that there's information on a whole variety of scientific topics, but I'm going to go to the search bar and just put in biotechnology. And I notice that there is a main link for biotech. When I go here, it shows me my search results. Biotechnology, the main article, biotechnology, the yeast, biotechnology in the environment, food biotech, recent developments in biotech. Any of these encyclopedia entries may help you select a topic. Let's go into the main one, just the biotechnology. What this main article does is break down different areas of biotech, or how biotech is being used in a variety of different scientific areas, such as genetics, microbiology, immunology, agriculture, medicine. So if you're interested in medicine and how biotech is being used there, you can click that link, bounce down to the medicine area, and it's going to highlight some of the areas that biotech is being used in medicine. If one of those areas interests you, such as, for example, fungal biotechnology, you can click that link and go into the main article for that particular topic. So now we're in fungal biotechnology. It's a scientific article explaining it, how it's used, how it's applied. And I'm going to scroll down a bit, make everybody dizzy here. I wanted to highlight right here where we actually have an author's name. If the entry in Access Science has an author, then Professor Halpin allows you to use it once in your abstract as a source. So not only could you have gotten an idea for your paper here, but you also may have found a source that you could use. And in fact, some of those other sources, and I'm just clicking the back button to get back to the library guide or the research guide, some of these other sources, the New York Times, Discover, The Economist, Scientific American, may also be used in your paper or your abstract. Talk to your professor, talk to Dr. Halpin about it, but you may find that as you're looking at these different resources to get a topic, you might also be beginning the research for your paper itself. Thank you very much. I hope that looking at some of these resources helps you to find a topic that interests you enough and that maybe you're even fascinated by and want to find more information about, so that it'll be much more interesting to work on researching and writing your abstract. Thank you very much, and I'll be talking to you in our next video, which will be coming out next week, on how to go forward and use the online databases to find additional information for your paper.